Hi, second grade. Yesterday, you guys practiced adding fluently. So you thought about using doubles or facts you already know to help you add. Today, we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to subtract it. So this video is going to show you how you can use something that you already know that's an easier problem to solve a harder problem. So today I want you to think, how can I use what I already know about subtraction to make it a little bit easier? Let's see what we can do.
Compute what 14 minus 2 is, and then figure out what 14 minus 4 is, and then figure out what 14 minus 6 is. And I encourage you to pause this video and try to figure these out before I work through them. So I'm assuming you've given it a try. Now let's think about it. The number 14, just by how it's written, we know that it's going to be one group of 10, that's what this 1 tells us, plus another 4 ones. So let's verify that we have 14 objects down here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we definitely have a group of 10, and we have one group of 10 here. So that's my group of 10. So let me box that off. So I have my group of 10. And then how many ones do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 ones. So this is indeed 14. This 1 that we have right over here, this represents this 10. It's one group of 10. This is one group of 10. Let me write that down. Group of 10. And then we have 4 ones. I guess we could say 4 ones like that. So that is indeed 14. Now let's look at each of these. What is 14 minus 2 going to be? Well, we could take away 2. So take away 1, take away 2. And how many are we left with? Well, we still have our one group of 10. So it's going to be 1 followed by how many ones do we have left over? Well, we have 2 ones. We have 2 ones left over. 1, 2. So we are going to be left with 12. Now what about 14 minus 4? So let me clear this out. Actually, let me do it like this. So if I clear that. So what is 14 minus 4 going to be? So now I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've essentially taken away all 4 ones. So what am I left with? Well, I still have my one group of 10. And I have 0 ones left over. I have no ones anymore. So now I have 0 ones. And so 14 minus 4 is 10. And that makes sense. 14 is 10 plus 4. And now we're subtracting 4 to get 10. Let me write this down. This is the same thing. 14 is 10 plus 4. 10 plus 4. This is 14. And then we're going to subtract 4. Then we're subtracting 4. So if you have 10 plus 4 minus 4, well, the 4 minus 4 is going to be 0. You're going to be left with 10 plus 0, or just 10. We can do the same thing up here. This is equal to 14 is 10 plus 4. 10 plus 4. And then we subtracted 2. So what you're going to be left with is 10 plus, what's 4 minus 2? It's 2. So that's what we got right over here. Let me make this very clear. This simplifies to 2. This 2 right over here. This simplifies to 0. This 0 right over here. Now let's do the last one. What is 14 minus 6? Well, we're going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. So now we've broken into our group of 10. So this is going to be a one-digit number. And we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is going to be equal to 8. And we're all done.
I really like how in this video he drew out each problem to figure it out, but he also noticed if he could do it in his head by using these simplifying techniques, he did it in his head. This one was a little trickier because he had to take from the 10. And because he had to take from the 10, it was easier if he drew it out. These two are ones that he could do in his head because he notices that we're only taking away ones. This one we have to break into the tens, but this one we can just take away from the ones place, so we don't need to draw them out. Think, can I do this in my head or would a drawing help me?